Hello everyone, welcome back or to my channel. So today I'm going to do something a little different. So I have seen if I could only keep 5 tarot decks, tarot or oracle decks or divination decks, whatever, or if I could only keep 10 tarot, oracles, divination decks, whatever, but I've never seen if I could only keep one. So I am going to start that. I am going to start a video response to if I could only keep one deck. If I had to get up and go and only was able to grab one deck off the shelf, what would it be and why? So I'm going to jump right into it, and I will leave the hashtag down below, and I really hope this video really spreads around YouTube. So let's get into it. My choice would be if I could only keep one deck, and mine is going to be the Tea Leaf Fortune Cards by Ray Hepburn, illustrated by Shauna Alexander. Okay, so this deck, oh my gosh, where do I start? I've had it for quite some time. Here is the booklet. This deck isn't a new deck by any means. It's still available for purchase. It's quite popular in the tarot community. I've seen it in a lot of YouTube videos. I use it in almost every one of my readings. Here's the box that it comes in. It also came with a giant organza bag that was meant to shuffle and mix the cards around and then reach and pull them out. I don't use that for that. So you get 200 round cards, 182 symbol cards, 12 month cards, and 6 astral house cards, a drawstring bag for mixing the cards, and a 98-page illustrated guidebook. Very, very nice. And I also have a sealed copy of this deck. I love it so much. Okay, so let's jump in and look at the cards. So one of my reasons why I love this deck so much is because it's gorgeous. It's very straightforward and very blunt. It has a lot of cards, as you can see. It's that deck that you can just grab whenever you need a quick read, or you don't want to think about, well, what deck do I want to use today for this or that? I really need to hurry up and do a reading really quick. This, to me, is the deck I grab. This is the deck I do my little readings with. I do my monthly reading with, what have you. And I always use it alongside a tarot deck in my YouTube videos and client videos or client readings as well. So let's just go ahead and look here. So the purple ones are the months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then your astral house. I use these ones for pretty much like what would the main focus be if I use them that particular time that I'm doing a reading. I don't always include them. Sometimes I will put them in the deck, shuffle them around, just like I will with the months of the year. But then sometimes I will just take whatever month it is and I will put it upside or up on my table, and then I do my reading. So yeah, I don't always include these, but when I do include these ones, they are like what I would call the main focus around the reading. We have love, marriage, success, career, wealth, happiness, and here is the big stack. So I'm going to go through them relatively quickly because there's a lot of cards, and I don't want the video to not upload. So let's just go ahead and look, and if you see one that you want to really zoom in on, just go ahead and pause that video. Actually, I'm going to hold them down. I'm going to pull you guys down so we can get a little bit better look here. I'll pull it down a little bit more so I don't have to pull each one up. All right, there we go. And when I first opened this deck, I was, the cardstock had me worried. I was like, oh my gosh, these are such awesome cards, but this cardstock is never going to hold up because they are kind of flimsy, but I have never had an issue and they have held up just fine, and I use the heck out of these. And I love that there's so many cards. And they cover just about everything. You know how some decks you'd be like, oh, it's missing just that one subject or one topic or that one thing. This deck just don't leave anything out. Excuse me. And some of the cards, as you will see, like the star, will kind of remind you of some of the cards in the tarot. They're just so great to use alongside a tarot deck and a reading. I usually pull like 3 of them, or however many I feel at the time. But I could not imagine as a reader living without this deck. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Sorry, I had to pause it really quick there. I had my window open, but the hubby's out there talking outside, and it's close to my window. And there still may be some background noise, and I do apologize. It seems like every time I try to get I should never do videos at nighttime in my house, or when they're all still up and going, because there's the moon. So I'm going to just try to flip through them relatively quickly, again, so that the video doesn't take ages to upload. And I'll show you how I shuffle, because a lot of people kind of, you know, complain about this deck because they say it's hard to shuffle. I don't have any problem with it. I did it first, but I love it so much that I found my way to shuffle them. There's the Sun card. Happiness and well-being, very similar to the Sun in Tarot. The Throne kind of reminds you of the Emperor in the Tarot. And I could go on and on and on and on about this deck. I think it'll be really interesting if this does get out there, to see what everyone's picks are. And you get younger man, younger woman, older woman, older man. Apple, temptation will test you. Kind of gives you, or makes you think of the devil. The devil card in the tarot. And here we have the fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. pain. Pay attention to your health. Like I said, they are very straightforward, and they don't sugarcoat. That's for sure. And we are almost at the end of the deck. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I am excited to see everyone's picks. I'll show you how I shuffle them really quick. So I don't have no issues with shuffling. I had a couple pop out there, and that's how I shuffle them. So again, this is a VR that I have started. If you could only keep one deck, what would it be? And thank you so much for watching. Take care, blessed be. Links will be down below, as well as the hashtag for this VR. I hope to see everyone joining in on this. Take care now.